today. In other news, officials at the Pacific Nuclear Research Facility have denied the rumor that a case of missing plutonium was in fact stolen from their vault 2 weeks ago. A Libyan terrorist group had claimed responsibility for the alleged theft.
Creatives, how are you? Welcome or welcome back to the Nerd Creative channel. FANHOME built the Back to the Future Delorean. In this video, we'll be completing issue 87 of the build. Grab yourself a coffee, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Einstein, where's the dot, boy? Huh?
So, with every stage of the build comes with component parts and a magazine. These are the component parts for issue 87. That's a really good bird's eye view of the model. There's a lot of components in this, a lot. Step-by-step instructions. Let's try to see if we... Yep, we put it in the car in this issue. We put this section from the last video into the car. Once we put all the components on in this video. Yeah, see, quite a lot. It's quite a lot to do. Really good. Got all these cables coming out. So good. Did we get a load of cables? Yeah, we got more cables with light bulbs on them. Dean Cundy, director of photography, one of the most respected and in-demand cinematographers in Hollywood. And then we have a look ahead. Add seat belts and interior details to the Delorean. I know we've got seat belts in there. Yeah, look ahead at issue 88. Yeah, there's lots of components in this. So let's just make sure what it says we've got here, we've got in here. It's quite a lot, so hopefully I don't lose any little components. I know what they are. Stickers. Cables with bulbs. More cables with bulbs. Some more tabs, I think. Oh, the little control box. And some more controllers. Wow. Another bag of screws there. Yeah, there's quite a lot in here. Quite a lot. Let's see. So, got a couple of hinges. Hinge pins, which are in here. We've got 2 LED lights on a wire. We've got 3 LED lights on a wire there. We've got 2 sun visors. We have control panel, 2 small control panels. We've got a keypad, we've got stickers, and then we've got BM screws, NM screws, BP screws, IP screws, and GP screws. Yep, we've got everything, nothing missing in this issue. So, we've got screwdrivers, we've got our screws, we've got our components, we've got our magazine. Let's begin. First thing we have to do is we've got to get this big, what is this called? The big control panel. We've got two smaller ones, but big control panel, so it's got two screw holes and it's got a location lug, and it goes here, and I think it might light up as well. So just use the location lug there. It's in place. It's held in place with two GP screws. I do have a screwdriver missing. I think that goes in there. Hang on. Yep. And this one goes in here. There it is. Then we get the two smaller ones, just checking to make sure they look the same. Yeah, they do. They do look the same. One goes here, and one goes here. And they're held in place with GP screws. Probably have to take one of them off maybe. See if I can hold them both. Like that. Yep, that's them both in place there. Next thing is this keypad here. And the keypad goes here. Little location lug on it. And it's held in place with a BP screw. just want to make sure it's sitting straight like that, and its hole is here. It's a bit, let me just loosen it, see where its hole is. Here. I'm going to loosen it slightly, like that. See if I can just reposition it. Like that. Just need to hold it in place and tighten it back up again. Yeah, that's it. And then we've got to put the sun visors on. Sun visors. It's got to put the sun visors in now. So we start off with the left one, which this is. You can tell it's got like a little cut out there. So you push it in place like that. Turn it over. Lift it up like that. And it should allow us to put, whoops, should allow us to put the pin in place. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I need tweezers. So get the tweezers like that. See, alright, there's a hole there, yeah, I see the hole. And it says tilt it up like that. Alright, got it in, and then tilt it down. That's it, held in place. Let's do the other one. Oh, that's not even going to stay in there. Let's get it down like that, and then tilt it up. That's not going to stay in. Oh dear. It just falls out. So we'll get another pin ready. Right, come on. Yeah, it's going in. There it is. pin's fallen out. That's why I've got another one here, because it's fallen out. Let me see if I can get that pin in. There it is. See, that's what the hinges are for. The hinges are to hold in place. Just got to work out which way up they go. Hinges. I just had to trim my hinges because my hinges had, see there, it went right across the bottom there, but that's not the way they're supposed to be. So still not sure which way around they go. If it's that way around, or if it's that way around. Yeah, it's probably that way around. So they're held in place with IP screws, a couple of IP screws. On each side. This could be tricky. Let's do the other side. Next thing we've got to do, we've got to get this wire with the 3 light bulbs, as you can see. And we put 1 light bulb in there, 1 in there, and one in there. So the tallest one will go in this top part here. Just push it in place like that, and then it follows, cable follows down there, and then the next tallest one is this, and that goes in that hole. Let's position it into the recess. Goes down. Goes down like that into the recess, and then the third one goes in this hole here, like that, and then the cable itself, so I need to follow the recess. The cable itself, just turn that up there. Yeah, the cable goes down here, follows that recess all the way down, like that. And then we need some blackout stickers so that we don't get any light bleed. Like that. Oops, it's popped out. Put a sticker over it like that, and then make sure we get no light bleed. And the final one will go here. Cut out the light bleed on the third light bulb. And then we've got to pull this wire down. Actually, both wires. We've got to pull both wires down. And we've got to pass it through these two holes. That's, make sure that's down. And we use a tab to hold that in place, and a IP screw to secure it in place. There. So I brought the car frame back. Just need to swing it around this way and then flip it over. Like that. Then we get this one here, this wire with two bulbs on it, and think they go in there. One in there. One in there. Like that. And this goes over the top. Like that. Yeah, seems to be, I think. Hang on. Hang on. No. No, it doesn't go in there. I think it goes in there. One in there. Yeah. Let's just get... Let's get the other one out of here. Right, so one goes in here. Let's just get this right. One goes in that hole, and one goes in that hole, like that. There. Yep. And then we've got to flip the car over. And this needs to push through further. Can there, push that light bulb out of there, right up there, and this light bulb, if I can get it, where is it? Push that light bulb out of there, like that, there, those two light bulbs like that. Fix the remaining two stickers over the wires. They will be covered by the power coil. Look. Pull the LEDs out onto the top of the roof as shown. Do not pull too hard. Okay. Right. So we've got the remaining stickers. So that lies there. Seems to go something like that. Not really sure. Yeah, like that. So you've got to remember to keep all the wires back here like that, they're out of the way, and then we'll bring in the roof of the interior of the car. So I've got to keep these wires up, and then let's see where it goes. Right, so there's a screw hole there, there's a screw hole there, but I don't see the one. Oh yeah, there's the one in the middle there. There's the one in the middle. So I've just got to move it back. Like, it's catching on something. I don't know if it goes under this or over this. Let's have a look. Push the roof interior into position carefully, avoiding the mirror and making sure that all the wires are clear as shown. Okay. I'm thinking I've kind of got it in position. And then we got to lift these up. Sun visors up. And then we're using NM screws. And I've hopefully just got to get it to line up above the holes, which I'm not sure it is. I think it still needs to go back a bit, but it won't go back any further. Just see there. It's very difficult to see where the hole is. The hole's just next to the wire. Okay, let's just move that wire slightly out. Yeah, this is going to be tricky. To try and find the hole. So move the wire that way, and hopefully I'm finding the hole. No. don't know if it's catching on something. No. No. Let's try that again. I think that's him, but I don't know. We'll just move on to the next one. That was really difficult to do. I had to do it off camera because all the screws and the holes wouldn't line up. So because you're supposed to start here and work your way across, so I started here and here and worked my way back to get it in place. But yeah, that's it. And that's what it should look like when it's done. There it is, the interior roof. And that completes issue 87 of the build.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a Delorean?
I'd like to thank you for your company. I'll see you in the next video. Stay creative.